Okay, folks, which blockchain is actually hot if we do get a bounce? Now, what if the Federal Reserve does carry out its promise to end quantitative tightening, end QT? And we all know that's very bullish because last time they did that, right, that was the bottom of Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Ethereum versus Bitcoin bottom, right, in September 2019 when the Federal Reserve ended QT. And that was the start of a massive altcoin run because you can imagine Ethereum basically leads the altcoin runs, right? But if the Federal Reserve was to carry this out, then which blockchain, which ecosystem do you think would make a massive pump? Would it be Ethereum? Would it be, it could actually still happen. Ethereum could still make a comeback despite all the negative stuff that's going on around Ethereum and all the bearish negativity around it. Or could it be something like Solana? Right, that Solana also got bashed down because of the all the memes, the pump.fun stuff, right? Memes are down right now. But what about Sonic, right? Something like Sonic or Sui, SUI, right? These ecosystems, they could still do well as well. But a really obvious one that has not really had a massive pump yet is now just starting to take off, and the case for it to take off is really, really obvious. Which chain am I talking about? It's one of the biggest chains out there. But before we get to it, let's just spend 30 seconds to answer the question of which crypto exchange does Pablo Jimenez use? Well, Pablo uses the Bitunix exchange, which is non-KYC. That means you don't need to show your ID. That means even the exchange can't see who you are. And that means, of course, Americans can use it because then nobody can see you. The IRS can't see you. The tax office can't see you. CIA, FBI, nobody can see it's you. And there's over 8,000 USDT worth of newbie prizes just for joining and trying it out. 1.3 million global users already, the largest crypto non-KYC crypto exchange in the world already. If you're watching this video on YouTube, then the link is in the description below. The link is in the description below. But if you're watching this on some other platform, such as this one, then basically just go and click on my profile page, and the stand link is right there. If we click on the stand link, and it's pretty much the first thing that pops up because I've made a big deal with Bitunix. Okay, let's get back to talking about the markets. Now, just keep in mind, guys, only on the Pablo link, right? Okay, so the chain I am talking about is basically Binance chain. You might have noticed already that Binance is basically getting a big pump from CZ's actions. Recently, you might have noticed that Binance Coin, BNB, has taken like a big jump, and especially something like Pancake has taken a big jump. Pancake Swap, I've been talking about it for the last couple of months. I said CZ is going to do a big pump with his BSC, Binance Smart Chain blockchain, and he's basically gonna push meme coins on that chain, right? And I suggested a few meme coins myself, but turns out he created his own entirely new meme coin, and this is the reason why. Look, he got someone, he's a little bit shy because he just went to jail, right? So he doesn't want to pump it himself. So he gets other people to pump it, right? So he says Mubarak equals CZ. Mubarak is an Arabic term that actually means, good greetings. Like, I'm sure Arabic speakers will know this better than me. By the way, if you still don't know yet, CZ is the owner and founder of Binance, the largest crypto exchange by far in the world. He's considered by many to be the richest man in the world by far, because he owns lots of Bitcoin and ETH and BNBs. So, because he went to jail for 4 months, he's now being a bit shy, and he's getting someone else to say Mubarak equals CZ, right? This is the image, the cartoon meme image of Mubarak, and this is him dressed as in the traditional UAE or Emirati costume, which is, if you don't know where UAE is, it's basically where Dubai is. That's one of the cities or one of the provinces of UAE. Now, this coin he's pushing right now, this meme, has just suddenly gone to $200 million US. It's like, you remember that craze when Trump was talking about when Trump was talking about launched his own coin and then launched his wife's coin. They went to multi-billion dollars. Well, CZ is probably the second most powerful man in crypto other than Trump. I mean, if you don't count politicians like Trump, he's probably the most powerful man. He's easily the most powerful man in crypto. And if the market conditions were better, then this Mubarak should be in the billions, right? So, because this is the first meme coin that he has really started to push. So, I'm not endorsing it. I'm not sponsoring in any way. I am not sponsoring in any way. I'll say that again. I'm just telling you guys which chain and which ecosystem is going to be hot. And I'm going to talk about a couple of coins that I think could do really well on the BSC or Binance chain coming up. So, for example, here he's posting this this Mubarak coin again, and he says something like MGX. Do we know what is MGX? Well, there's a reason why he's talking about this MGX coin, and that is because okay, here's the reason. The reason why CZ, who's Chinese Canadian, has suddenly started talking about all this Arabic Middle Eastern stuff is because he has gotten funding of up to $2 billion for Binance, right, for a minority stake from an Abu Dhabi sovereign wealth fund. Now, Abu Dhabi is actually another province or state within the United States, the United Emirates, UAE. And Dubai is the other one. So Abu Dhabi is another one of them. And you know what? This is going to be 100% in stable coins, making the largest transaction done in crypto, whatever. And it's the first institutional investment Binance has ever taken. Now, just to demystify this whole thing, Binance doesn't need $2 billion. It's got many, many billions of dollars. This is the largest crypto exchange in the world by far we're talking about. What Binance needs is legal protection. See, he doesn't actually need those $2 billion. What he needs is basically the other way around. He's basically saying, okay, look, I'm going to cut you in. I'm going to cut you guys in. For $2 billion, you get to own like 5% of Binance, and you get 5% of profits of Binance, which is probably like, something like $1 billion a year. So you make your money back in 2 years. But however, once a state level investor like the GMX, which is the Abu Dhabi investment fund, gets involved, then CZ is protected by a country like the United Arab Emirates, UAE. That means the next time when he is arrested by America, there will be an official diplomatic protest. Do you see what I mean? Do you see how that works? Now, it's not just CZ. What's happened to the founder of Telegram, Durav Paval, right? And also he's the founder of Ton, T-O-N coin as well. He's arrested in France. He's only released recently. CZ was arrested last year, right? So essentially CZ now has, and he was fined $4 billion or something like $5 billion, and he was in jail for like 3.5 months. So when you're a multi-billionaire and you're worth like $100, $50 billion, you don't want that to repeat again. So you basically cut someone in on a massive deal like this to share in the profits of Binance, but then you get diplomatic protection. Now, another what the UAE could do is basically issue him a card they issue to diplomats, which is called diplomatic immunity. And it's a big deal if you arrest someone with diplomatic immunity. If you guys have ever watched the Lethal Weapon movies, right? Lethal Weapon 3 with Mel Gibson, right, and Danny Glover, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So basically, you can't arrest diplomats. CZ is also negotiating with Trump to let Trump's company, which is called World Liberty DeFi, invest in Binance as well. And therefore, once Trump is on the take, once Trump is his company is getting a cut, right, from Binance, then Trump stops or can stop any US DOJ, Department of Justice, legal action against him as well. Anyway, it's just for protection. So I'm just explaining to you guys the background of why this meme is happening and why it is taking off. Look at this. Look at the charts. So it has gone to, right now, at 14 cents, it's $144 million. But it went up to 20 cents before. And it was as high as like 25, 30 cents before. So it went to $200 million, $300 million. Within look at this. This was the 16th. Today we're barely inside the 19th. It's basically 2.5 days. It gone to as high as, on my chart, okay, 220 mil market cap, and this is in very, very, down market conditions. So this coin has, I would think it has a lot of potential. Look, I participated in the craze that was the broccoli coin, which was a dog coin launched by CZ, and I got into the second best coin. It wasn't the one that ended up being chosen, so didn't count even if you got into the second best coin. But it seems like to me that CZ is very determined to basically push his BNB chain. And he's the most powerful man in crypto if you don't count Trump, who's actually just a politician. He showed us his net worth, his wallet one time. And to everyone's surprise, he actually doesn't own that much Bitcoin. He doesn't own almost any ETH at all. His portfolio is basically 98% BNB's Binance coin, right? Because he's founder of Binance, him and his wife, who's called Hui, and he's 2% or less than 2% in Bitcoin. So his wealth of something like he's worth something like $50 billion. It's entirely tied to Binance coin, BNB. So he really needs to make sure BNB works out. That's why I kept on predicting that CZ is gonna pump the meme coins on Binance, and that's what he's been doing so far. Except before, I was into this meme coin on Binance called WHY, which is actually an elephant meme coin. Right, if you've been watching my videos for a while, then this is the Y coins, and it's a meme coin that has been around for a few months now since CZ went to jail, and it's an elephant, right, meme coin on BSC. It was the BSC chain. It was the largest meme coin on Binance chain. So, but he didn't pump that. He pumped his own coin, like he pumped TST. He pumped something he created out of thin air. He pumped broccoli, which is his dog coin, and then now he's pumping this Arabic coin because he's getting protection from the United Arab Emirates. So that's just unpredictability of the markets. I have been speaking for a long time that as soon as CZ gets out of jail, he's going to pump his meme coins on the Binance chain. And the biggest meme coin on the Binance chain for the last 6 or 7 months has been this WHY, this Y coin. And he's shown so much loyalty to CZ whilst he was in jail and whilst nobody was launching any meme coins on Binance or BSC chain, yet he didn't reward that loyalty. He went ahead and just launched some dog coin and some broccoli coin or some Middle Eastern Arabic coin, and that's just the personality he has. There's nothing we can do about it. Okay, but so it does look like his 98% of his wealth is tied to that BNB Binance chain. So it looks like he's really gonna make a big push on it. I would not fade him if the Fed does deliver on an end to quantitative tightening, end of QT. For all the Aussies out there, Pablo uses SwiftX exchange. The link is in the description below. And thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next episode.